the bomb got dropped upon us all, and the list of all unknowns is tall. But if there's anything we know, our stubbornness has shown, we'll climb up after any fall. We know who we are, but we still don't know who named us. Yeah, we know where we are, but we don't know where we came from. The leftover ashes in the sky, and the nations, all they do is fight. Yeah, the crown broke all our trust, so I guess it's up to us to save whatever's left of life. We know who we are, but we still don't know who named us. Yeah, we know where we are, but we don't know where we came from. But we still don't know who named us. Yeah, we know where we are, but we don't know where we came from. Oh, we know who we are, but we still don't know who named us. Yeah, we know where we are, but we don't know where we came from.
Hello everyone, this is the Nameless One, and today we will be continuing the Lost Memories Second Chances campaign. I have here with me today Ice, Cold, Nez, and Fiction. Should be everybody, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Before we get started, I would like to remind everybody, if you enjoy this, would like to see more of it, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring the notification bell, follow on Twitch, all that good stuff. For now, we're going to go ahead and get started, or there will be more on how to support the channel at the end of the stream. And who wants to do my recap?
I believe last we left off, we were scaling the mountain. Morale went really down because it's a blizzard, it's cold, and it sucks. Last session we made it to the top, and there was this narrow, bridge that we had to cross, and quite a few people slipped and slided over the edge, but they got pulled up either by themselves or by someone else. our follower Coppertail saw that and just decided nope, and he left. And I believe last we left off, we just made it to the cave on the other side.
Okay. Sounds
Yep.
about right.
And I believe it was Emerald who made the note. Why wasn't this passage covered? And had seen some footprints.
Oh, yeah.
Covered by snow specifically, but yeah, it wasn't, and there was footprints. Yeah, thank you.
Okay. This is the point where I ask, did any of you actually bring like a torch or a flashlight or anything like that?
Let me see.
Ivory has a lantern.
Do you have oil and something to light it with?
Yes.
Okay.
I came prepared.
Does anybody else?
No, I don't.
I am the only unicorn who doesn't know light spells.
I mean, it's not like you had any real teachers, so... Well, what can be
Or
expected?
ability, you know.
You are kind of like an oxymoron. You're a unicorn that can't magic.
Also, possibly a literal moron.
Okay. So. Ooh. Ice, did you have any kind of light?
I don't believe so unless Gizmo would have it or Multi-Tool includes one. I doubt Multi-Tool includes one.
I don't think multi-tool includes one, and Gizmo would allow you to like pull out a match, maybe, or a lighter, but not like
Yeah.
anything substantial. So you'd be able to light Ivory's light, but you wouldn't have one that's that great for you.
Okay. Love allergy season.
So by the sounds of it, you're all going to be huddled around Ivory for light. So
Yeah, pretty much the entire time.
the passage that you guys have found yourself in immediately is sloping downwards. It's a gentle slope, so it's not like you guys are in threat of having it. If you trip, you fall down the inside of the mountain. But it is nonetheless a downward slope. For the most part, things are pretty quiet, besides the occasional cave sound. And from what you can tell, though it does seem like there has been some travel through here, it doesn't seem to have been a lot. What do?
Well, given we only got one light, we should probably make as good a time as we possibly can.
So everybody moving forward?
Yeah.
Nebula and Crazy Joe are holding close to the group. Crazy Joe, for once, seems disconcerted. The space is very... It's like a average-sized hallway, but with a low roof. I think I'm going to have. Aren't you the one with claustrophobia, Ice?
Oh yeah, I am. It's been so long.
It's been so long since I've had a roof over my head.
I forgot that I was scared of it.
On the fright check table, wherever that is.
2 on the what?
-2 on the fright check table. So I'll get that roll and try and find the fright check table. I think that's a good roll.
Randomly develops another nervous tick.
Oh god.
I never
Not
have
again.
too many.
It does
He's
not-
gonna start believing the moon is something.
I still don't know what the Kazites were right about.
They're just right.
Right about something.
Not seeing one end in here. See.
360.
Well, while Ice looks that up, we're going to continue. Ice, let me know what you find.
Yep.
So, you guys continue moving forward, and eventually the tunnel that you're in comes to a branch, which, you know, you guys had no indication that this would happen. What do?
Are both still sloping down?
Yes.
Well, shit.
So, Rapid walked into the cave and froze in place for like a second. And then he snapped out of it.
Okay.
I will have to make future claustrophobia rolls every 10 minutes, I believe.
Well, this ain't good.
How long do you suppose this tunnel is?
Who knows? Hopefully not that long. On a time crunch after all. Can't really afford to go the wrong way. Well,
Do
I
they
suppose-
look like really similar?
They do look very similar.
Using tracking, can I see if either one is more traveled than the other?
Roll a perception first to see if you. Because tracking is if you have something you're following.
Right. Made it.
Neither seems any more or less traveled,
Damn.
but also given that it is largely made of stone, it's hard to tell when it is or isn't overly traveled.
Right. Well, Avery, you're the one with the lantern.
Ivory, make the decision.
Eeny, meeny, miny.
What you gonna do, Avery? What you gonna do?
Can't take too long or I'll crack under the pressure.
Hush. Alright, let's take a right.
Okay. So you continue to the right down the tunnel. Ice, quick question. Is it 10 minutes of in-game time or 10 minutes of IRL time?
It just says every 10 minutes.
I think what we're going to do is just have you set a timer
Alright,
for 10 minutes and just keep resetting that.
sounds good.
Because GURPS sometimes goes both ways with that. Sometimes
Yeah.
it's IRL, sometimes it isn't.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just easier to measure IRL time.
Sure.
But as you guys continue down the tunnel, it starts to widen out a bit. Not a lot, but it does widen out a bit until you guys find yourself standing in a very large chamber on the side of a cliff. You are still definitely in the cave, but looking out, I want you guys to all roll perception.
See?
Yeah.
Or otherwise perceive.
All of the dice disappeared simultaneously with a whooshing noise.
I think that was the whooshing with my 6.
No, I had the whoosh of your 6. And then there was another whooshing noise when the dice all vanished.
Huh.
So Emerald, you're the only one that doesn't notice this. But through the darkness of the cave, you guys see the glint of something metallic in the distance. Higher, you're able to make out what appears to be a very large object. It does appear that this tunnel, which has turned into a cliffside pathway, will lead you further down. And you will be able to get a closer look at it.
Well, being the rather curious mare that I am, I'm going to approach the object. I kind of
Are you
signaled to the
jumping
party
off
to...
cliff, or are you going
Oh.
further down?
Oh, you mean it's farther down. Okay. Well, I definitely want to go farther down, being the curious mare that I am.
I can fly, so I can just go off the cliff.
Yes, but
Also-
Kieran cannot.
Well, you know, they'll catch up.
So you are going to approach Ice?
Yes.
So as you approach, and your eyes slowly adjust to the lack of light, you realize that you're looking at a god engine. It's one you haven't seen before, but it is currently restrained with some sort of green webbing, and the sarcophagus is actually suspended above it rather than inside of it. Again, by the same green webbing.
It's very odd.
And Ivory approached us and try to figure out which one it is.
I'll say that the tunnel has gotten, or the cliff has gotten close enough that you can get a better view of it. Do you have the document with the information on the god engines?
I can pull that up real quick.
Well, we definitely have the names.
See,
Okay, I got it.
do You find it?
pulled up. It's just loading. Yeah, I found it. It's just loading now. Got that middle nowhere. Ha 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 ha.
We'll give you a couple of minutes to get the.
It's the God Engine designation one, right?
That would be the one.
Yes, it is open. I believe.
So.
You need me to link it?
No, I got it open.
Okay.
Do you have a guess on which one it might be?
Well, you only said it was the one with the head or the sarcophagus out of it, so I would assume. Missing power source, maybe World Eater? Or is that the one that
I can tell you now that just looking at the size
nameless
of
of
it,
being put into it? Yeah.
can tell you
So,
now that
Exterminator.
looking at the size of it, it is definitely not World Eater. This thing is only slightly
Okay,
larger than Plague King.
Okay. So I'm assuming Exterminator, because it's incapacitated.
By all appearances, you are correct.
Okay. Interesting.
Which one is this?
This would be the Engine Exterminator.
Fire takes out her journals and starts shifting through them. Exterminator. Ah, here it is. Incapacitated, active. Well, whoever's in here is Thorax.
Even in a giant machine, he's still useless. To add a little more description, seems to be primarily equipped with a melee weapon and a flamethrower of ungodly size, and is bipedal in nature. The melee weapon and flamethrower are both strapped down to the ground in a way that prevents Exterminator from necessarily freeing itself. And since the sarcophagi is suspended in midair, it is more likely that it's not going to be able to move purely because of that. And all of the extra restraints are kind of more formality than anything else.
You said it's being held down by like a green webbing.
Yes.
The sarcophagus too is held up by the green webbing.
Yep. Without being, because right now you guys cannot see the ground that it may or may not be touching. Without knowing what'll happen to it, you could potentially damage the sarcophagi or the God Engine if you try to figure out a way to cut it down.
Or shoot it from here.
Ever immediately gets a nasty look on his face.
Do you see Pyre flipping through one of her journals? Oh. This is the one that we saw the body of in the facility. The one whose brain and spinal cord were taken out. One of the earlier ones.
Ooh. Horrific.
Quiet.
How far away is the sarcophagus from us?
I'd say about somewhere between 400 to 500 meters. It's not a small distance.
Yeah.
What do?
I don't quite know if we have the time to set up a rescue effort, but that firepower would be a great advantage.
Well, if you could find some way of controlling it, yeah, but... And we most certainly do not have the tech to rescue this one right now. Unless, you know, you know how to put a brain and spinal cord back into a body.
I could figure something out.
The impression you get is that no, he cannot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I assume it's like plugging electrical wires together. It should be simple enough. It is not simple enough.
Yeah, I think you'd seen enough brains blown out to see. No, that's not that easy.
I can evacuate them from their host quite easily. I've never put one back in.
Exactly.
In one piece, I should say.
Yeah.
We don't talk about that story.
And unfortunately, our current medical resident expert is unavailable.
For unknown reasons.
You still hear his voice. It's just Doc in the background going, whoa.
Yeah.
It's like he's right here with me.
Well, best I can say is make a note it's here. Pray we can find a way to undo the damage.
Yes, I suppose we move on for now.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys continue down the tunnel again. And it turns back into a tunnel from the cliff side thing.
Mhm.
And roll survival for me.
All of us?
Yeah.
Base or with the modifier?
If you don't have mountains, then it would be with the modifier.
Oh boy, -3.
Nope, I didn't make it.
It's by 1. Nah.
Do the other two not have survival?
Survival, but not mountains. At 10, so I missed it.
Emerald,
Emerald here pulling a near success.
you
A
are
very close success.
as you guys are traveling, you start to realize that it's getting like kind of late. Like this is probably a good time to stop and rest for everyone. Your companions do not seem to notice this, though. As you seem to be silent. Are you good, Nez?
Oh, sorry, I pushed the top, my bad. Hey guys. It's getting a little late. Should we maybe wind down?
Yeah, you kind of see a bit of conflict in Pyre's eyes. Kind of looking over the group, looking down the path. I really want to press on, get as much as we possibly can, but we ain't exactly any good if we're tired.
Feel tired yet?
What do the rest of you say?
Nebula blinks
I
at
would
you
be-
sleepily.
Well, I kind of figured that's the answer from Nebula. Ivory?
I would be fine pushing on.
Crazy Joe has decided that he is sleeping under a rock.
Yeah. I think that kind of makes our choice for us.
Yes, wait.
The strange
I
thing
guess-
about this rock is that Crazy Joe has found a rock that is both thin and flat.
Using it as a blanket.
Yeah, I stopped questioning Crazy Joe a long time ago.
He's using a block of
never
C4
questioned.
as a pillow.
At least it's stable, Ivory says as he takes several steps away. Alright, I guess we're setting up camp here.
Go ahead. Excuse me. Go ahead and everybody that, or not everybody, Emerald, roll your perception for watch.
Alright. Alright.
Are you guys leaving a fire lit, or are you just
I imagine it's still cold, so yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably.
so Emerald, the firelight has been casting all kinds of dancing shadows across the tunnel. In you're fairly certain you keep seeing things in those shadows.
Lovely. I'm just gonna keep my eyes peeled, I guess. And end of my watch, I guess. Hey, I keep getting paranoid. I think I keep seeing stuff. Might be paranoid, but can you keep an eye out?
Wrap it that it would be you he's talking to.
Yes. I'll keep an eye out for it. my perception.
Okay. You also get the feeling that the shadows in the firelight aren't all just shadows. But you don't see anything concrete.
And look what time it is. Okay. We're fine. For now.
We're fine. It's all good. Everything's good. We're not gonna die because we're in a tiny space.
Okay. I'll wake up the next watch and pass on the warning.
Alright, that'd be me.
Things lurking.
Fuck.
Roll me a will -5.
Will or fright check?
Will.
Okay, will -5. Oh yeah, that's definitely a miss.
Miss by 8?
You see, Ivory wouldn't fail that.
Yeah, you would have had a -10. So, as you are sitting on watch, you realize that now that you've stopped moving, God, you're so fucking tired. As you're watching, your vision starts to fade into sleep as you swear as you kind of pass into sleep, you see something moving within the shadows towards the group, but your body's just like, no, we're shutting down.
Crap.
Let's see. So you guys all find yourselves like you're aware it's a dream, but you find yourselves all kind of in the same dream. As you're looking around, you realize that the place that you've found yourselves collectively dreaming seems to be some sort of like massive chamber of some sort that as things start to coalesce starts to resemble some sort of throne room. You see a group of creatures, one of which you recognize as Doc, as they approach from the far end, headed towards the throne, where a collective of shadows coalesce is into this vaguely pony-shaped creature wearing yellow rags that resemble robes, or at least at one point did, and out from under them, thick ropey tentacles are kind of splayed around in a way that suggests that whoever this it was, they don't have legs anymore. As they approach, you aren't able to hear the sounds of their conversation, but you can tell that they're yelling at each other. And as the group gets closer, the individual in yellow rags moves forward, and several of them turn to stone almost instantaneously, while others are slowly turning to stone. You can see flickering lights in the chests of the ones that have already turned to stone, as the individual in the yellow robes destroys the statues, piercing through those lights as they are snuffed out. As the last one to fully turn, you hear the creature whisper to Doc that him and his group have failed before Doc is fully turned to stone. And the creature moves past. As this happens, the dream kind of moves out of focus for a bit, and then you find yourself in another place again. This place, you see another group of creatures, none of which you recognize this time. There is one that appears to be some sort of bipedal creature with wings. One that's just like absolutely massive, but like not in the sense that you've seen like God engines, but just he's big for a creature. And then several ponies and other things of similar races, and they seem to be battling against what appears to be just like a massive creature of some sort of tarry looking substance with a elk skull perched at the very top and a pair of glowing gold eyelights. It's hard to tell who's winning in this one as the dream once again fades out and then fades back into another battle with another set of creatures that this time it's an alicorn of pure white coat and where he would have feathers, red crystals replace them, and a flowing red mane. Can I get another will check real quick? At a -7?
-7?
Mm-hmm.
It's only giving me a -5, so subtract 2 from that.
That was an everybody roll, by the way.
Oh. Was the roll will -5?
7.
7.
Oh shit.
Oh.
The dice are blocking me from rolling. Iron Will Ivory.
Jesus Christ. It works, but Jesus Christ. Rapid, we'll start with you. This is the most beautiful creature you have ever seen in your existence, and you feel the need to worship it. For everybody that isn't Rapid or Ivory, you guys, it is still one of the most beautiful creatures you have ever seen, but you don't feel as moved as Rapid. And for Ivory, the thing is twisted beyond belief. It is hideous as black ichor leaks from beneath its face mask and from its hooves. It's sad and emaciated looking, and you can almost see what it wants you to see, but it's what it is actually is a farce. As you watch the group of creatures that come against it manage to defeat it before the dream fades in and out once again, and new group of creatures, but this time all that you see opposing them is a book. confusingly, one of them opens the book and then they disappear. And that's all you really get information-wise from that. Before the dream shifts once more, this time focusing on what appears to be a humanoid individual wearing just like the biggest set of armor you've ever seen. And you can see the light of madness in his eyes as he shouts over an indistinct crowd below. The scene shifts one last time, and something... You're in a dark place, and something just unnaturally tall and gangly is just outside of the visual range that you guys have. Before you are all quite suddenly and violently jolted awake.
Ivory instantly pulls up his shotgun.
Jolted awake just in time for another one of these.
Yeah, Pyre kind of snaps up, starts rubbing her head. Oh no, did I fall asleep on watch?
Ivory comes out of his little sleeping place very paranoid, basically like snapping his shotgun to anything he sees.
As you guys are looking around, the shadows go from being unnatural, deep and unnatural to what you would expect from a cave.
What in the hell just happened?
You failed to protect your mind, that's what happened. Or whoever was on watch.
Yeah, that would have been me. Sorry. What the hell was all that? Wait a minute. Looks over at Ivory. You were dreaming something too?
Yes, I saw it all. I saw that horrific monster. Everything in it. It tried to penetrate my mind.
I
It
will
wasn't so bad.
I will note for you, Ice, that you don't feel the need to worship the creature, but it is still like the most pleasant thing that you dreamed of that entire time.
Yeah, I remember a beautiful creature, but that first part, I recognize part of that. We've seen it before. Or at least
Yes,
the
it
after
was,
effects of it.
yes, that was Doc in there, and the creature in the yellow robes.
King in yellow.
Yes. I have a feeling something was trying to send a message, maybe, or get to us. Either way, it was unnatural.
Yeah. Pyre reaches in to her bag and starts looking through her journals again. Something familiar, something familiar. Let's see, where was it? Something.
And Ivory will look at the others. Beautiful? You thought that thing beautiful?
Yeah.
There were a lot of things, but one of them definitely was.
I will note that for you, Ivory, you did see that image of what it wanted you to see, but it was more of like a ghostly apparition superimposed over what you actually saw.
Ah, okay. It was an illusion. You fell for an illusion. It was
Damn good
attempting to pull you in. Yes, obviously. I saw it sort of overly, like it wanted me to believe it was this nice and beautiful thing that I could come closer to, but in reality it was this disgusting being of dripping ichor.
It's almost like somebody else provided you the word, but the thing that feels the most apt to describe it is it was a corrupted thing.
Yeah, he'll relay that in his description of what he saw.
Here it is. Pyre lifts up one of her journals. It's when I learned about Luna. Traversing dreams.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if the Tanibus is still around. Because I saw the Tanibus interact with Nebula once. And calm their dreams. But in that form, is she powerful enough to bring us all into the same dream?
I fear the closer we get to the Tantabus's connections, we may be at the mercy of more of these kinds of things.
Roll a quick perception for me. At a minus 4.
All of us?
9. Success.
Is that with the minus 4?
Oh, -4?
And
Just
Well, I made it by 4, so it's still a success.
okay. And yes, hold. That is an everybody roll.
Okay, just making sure. -4.
Well,
Oh, jeez.
Emerald is just so shooketh by the dream he just had that he was entirely oblivious to what is going on. But for Ivory, as you are like kind of contemplating, you look towards like the wall of the cave, and it's a blink and you miss it moment, but it's almost as if something. Have you ever like watched like through one of them like glass tunnels where you get something large that moves past it? It's in a like say like a shark underwater.
Oh, yeah.
That's the impression it gives you, but it happens so quickly that it's hard to tell if you're seeing things or if something was actually there. But it almost feels as if like it only existed in shadows. You are also not able to discern any shape from it, but something definitely moved.
I have a feeling that there's something by something watching us, and he's going to start looking around, like up where the shadows are like being cast and stuff, and he's going to hold his shotgun up and just kind of like watch. Something lurking outside of the light.
There doesn't appear to be anything at the moment. But as for your two NPCs, Crazy Joe has gone back to sleep under his flat rock, and Nebula is just kind of laying on the ground with her hooves thrown over her muzzle. Kind of that hiding her eyes kind of position.
Yeah. After Ivory doesn't see anything, he'll go check on Nebula.
Pyre follows closely behind.
She seems...
Nebula, what did you see?
She seems distressed, but for most part, okay. She does tell you that, in a whisper, that it was what you guys saw was a vision of the past, present, and future.
Well, we definitely know the past. The guy with the big armor. I wonder if that's our future. The other stuff I don't recognize.
Presence. So there's another group that knows potentially something kind of like how we're just eking into whatever this extra dimension of things are. There's another group out there?
Apparently.
So we're not the only ones.
Yeah, apparently. Whatever the grand scheme of things are.
She pulls a pained face and says something to the effect of she knows something else about it, but she can't remember it. And tells you that whatever it is that she can't remember, it was important.
Pyre kind of thinks for a moment, kind of looks over at Emerald.
Emerald, come here.
Emerald, you seem to have an effect on her. Just see if you can do something.
Alright.
Cause when she was getting ready to do that big old vision thing from before, she had to touch you. And it seemed to help.
I'll see what I can do.
While they're doing this, just in case, Ivory would like to try and keep an eye out for whatever shadowy thing moved around before.
Pyre
He's
does
still
as
very
well.
paranoid that the thing is watching them.
Pyre does as well. While she didn't see it, she trusts Ivory. As, certain amount if she can.
trust Ivory?
She trusts Ivory's survival instinct.
Okay.
Sorry,
Fair enough.
sorry, Ness.
I guess I just sort of step over next to Nebula and see if anything happens.
Well, as you step closer, it doesn't seem like anything happens. But if you remember what Cold said, the contact seemed to help last time.
Okay, I guess I put a hoof on her shoulder.
So there's a couple of moments that nothing happens, and then suddenly she lets out an agonized shriek as her eyes begin spewing out light, and speaking in not just one, but what sounds like dozens of voices. She turns to the group and says in a single sentence before passing out. And what she says is, "The kings must fall."
Kings. Plural.
Multiple.
Fire goes over and does her best to try and settle Nebula back down.
Nebula
So
is
she-
currently unconscious.
I'm, kind of meant, quote unquote, tuck her in. Kings. Plural. Well, that kind of makes the dream make a bit of sense. Yeah, definitely right. There's more than one.
This is not exactly reassuring,
Yeah, not in
I
the
must
least.
admit.
What do?
What time is it? Would it be time to wake up, or...
Well, based off of your guys' usual watch, you still have technically one more watch. And that would be how to best
Finish it out?
yeah.
Yeah, I guess that leaves you, Avery. We'll, rest of us will try and get some little bit more rest.
Right. Try to rest up for the journey then. And I guess Ivory will very paranoidally watch everyone head back to bed.
It does seem as if things are just kind of quiet now.
Avery's not enjoying this. Yeah, once he is just not going to be able to busy himself with anything. He is far too paranoid with what's happening. So he will just be on continued watch until it's time to wake everyone up, and then he will.
Okay. You guys continue your journey?
Yeah, nothing
Yep.
else to do. I suppose that would be survival checks then.
Yep. Actually, no. Perception.
Oh, perception first.
You guys are going down a tunnel. You don't exactly have to navigate.
Point.
Yeah. Finally, some success rolls.
Let me check something. What, would you guys like to continue, or do you want to put a... We've been going for about an hour. Continue, put a pin in it. I know some people have things that they do during the weekend. I'm good with either one.
I'd like to press on, but I'm up for whatever.
I'm good with whatever.
Let's press on, I guess.
Okay, so we will continue. I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah.
So, as you guys continue going, you do see more of the, Hold on. You do see more of the green webbing, and as far as you can tell, it seems to be just kind of like essentially being treated like cobwebs. Like it's just everywhere.
And this is kind of starting to increase in frequency.
Yes.
Yeah. Got a feeling we're gonna find the source of these webs for much longer.
So, let's see. Okay, that's what that was. I was like, what was that roll? As you guys continue further, the tunnel seems to flatten out a bit, and you notice holes in the wall. They're not especially large, but they do seem to be fairly decent sized.
Wanna bet those go places.
Yes.
Well, everyone keep your eyes open.
Give me just a sec. But as you guys are continuing, do you want to continue down the tunnel, or do you want to investigate the holes?
Investigate the holes.
Just
Good point. I'll do that as well.
everybody's just gonna
Hey guys,
investigate the
let's
holes.
investigate the holes.
Yeah, well, for me, that one's I know I really shouldn't do this, but let the dice decide.
I know I really shouldn't. However,
Give me just a second. I'm gonna deal with something real quick.
Yep.
Okay. Sorry about that. I had Discord open and somebody was attention baiting in my server. Anyways. Back to the thing at hand. So you guys are attempting to climb in the holes? Or are you just looking through?
Right now, just looking.
So, several of them appear non-natural in nature. There is one natural hole, and through it's going to be an effort to see, but you might be able, if you look hard enough, to spot something.
Oh, Pyre's definitely going to try. Perception?
-5.
Yeah, of course.
yeah, I've real try. Probably fail, but
Yep, missed it.
just made it.
So, Ivory, you see people looking through the natural hole, and you stick your head directly in their way. And as you're looking through, you see a web. This one doesn't have any like god engines or anything like that. What it does have, though, is a gargantuan version of the changelings you guys have run into. And she is very spider-looking and looks like a lot of not fun for you. Her carapace is scarred with what appears to be the scars of many, many battles. And for the most part, you can tell she's awake and alive, but she's just kind of sitting there. You can also see
So
the
we're
signs.
just kind of having like a stare off right now.
She doesn't seem to be looking in your direction.
Okay.
There are signs of movement throughout the chamber that appear to be the changelings. But if you didn't know any better, you'd almost say you walked right into their nest.
So Ivory will pull his head out very carefully and slowly and turn to the others and goes, "There's a giant changeling right
Have
there."
the changeling.
Of course. Let me guess.
I think we're in their nest. We should
Yeah.
leave.
That's what I was afraid of. Everyone, let's go.
You guys gonna continue on?
Yeah,
As,
we're leaving.
as fast / quietly as we can.
Yeah, before they realize we're here and is going to try and kill us or something.
So as you continue down the tunnel, it leads you further down, but it appears to empty out underneath the Gargantuan changeling. You can see her from below, and as you are moving into the room, you realize that there's quite a few desiccated corpses. And some of them look more recent than others, given the FPC uniforms that you can recognize.
Guys, I think we took the wrong path. We should have gone left instead of right.
Pyre looks around. Is there any other way out of the chamber?
It would appear that the only other way out of this chamber, other than going back the way you came, is another tunnel on the far end. If you want, you can roll Mountain Survival to see if you can figure out if that's the way you need to go. Oh, that's absolutely the way you need to go.
Okay. I'm going to defer to Pyrolight's suggestion, and that's the way we need to go.
Yeah, I think that's the way we need to go. Everyone, keep eyes out, keep quiet.
Crazy Joe is holding a stick of dynamite and a match.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna, like, slightly nudge, like, the hoof with his match, just, like, away a little bit and be like, not yet.
He's going to look at you, hold up the dynamite, and go, spoon. Props if you recognize the reference. Anyways, as you guys continue, you are getting so lucky with those rolls.
Oh my
Yes.
god.
Very.
Oh.
As you guys make your way across, I want everyone to, if you have stealth, roll stealth. If not, Dex -3.
Fuck.
That would be stealth. Oh boy.
So.
At least it wasn't a crit.
Yeah. Listen, my Dex -3 would have been 7.
So you guys are stealthy as a bag full of broken glass.
We
Um,
don't have our sneaking socks on.
sorry, Emerald, but you're kind of caught between like a whole lot of leadfoots as several changelings spot you.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Well, shit.
Nebula
in fact, we're
and
supposed to add another -2 to that. Whoops.
really.
Yeah, because -2 to Dex, IQ, and skill rolls while source of fear persists.
Well, now is a good time for everybody to follow Nebula and Crazy Joe as they both take off at a dead sprint. Not really wanting to deal with all of the attention you guys have quite suddenly and quite violently garnered.
Please tell me they're going in the right direction.
Yes. There is only one other exit that they can see.
Alright. Well, down the bucket,
Soft
guys.
cough. Sprint.
Yep.
It's the zoomies.
Let's go.
So as you guys take off running, the gargantuan changeling queen. If it's not already obvious, it's Chrysalis. Chrysalis spots you guys as well and starts coming down from her web. If you guys want, you can burn some fatigue points for super effort to escape.
Yes.
Flying,
Yes.
so my movement speed is doubled automatically,
Say that
as is everyone else who flies.
Can you remind me how extra effort works? Because
But-
I've not used that yet.
technically speaking, like all it actually is that you burn fatigue points to move fast.
Yeah.
Okay.
So let me.
Fast moving, I am.
Zoom in.
So you are actually able to. What is everybody's speeds again? Hold on.
Move 2.
Flying at
Move
6.
2.
Oh,
Um,
jeez.
There,
Y'all are carrying the weight of the world on you.
I'm
I am heavily armored.
not sure if that doesn't sound like what I'm looking for.
Encumbrance, move, dodge.
No, I'm looking for basic speed.
Oh, basic speed.
That's 5.
5.5.
5.25.
Speed's
okay.
like reflexes.
So I'm going to say that you guys are able to see. You guys are able to make it out just shy of whoever the slowest ends up being. I know.
Probably be Ivory.
That is not what I meant to click on. 5, 2, 5,
Because of his
5,
massive
5,
amount of tools.
5. Actually, right now it's rapid, technically, based off of basic move or basic speed. That is not.
But he flies.
Basic move 5. Which you said doubles your stuff, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, then it would be Avery. His
Yep.
Emerald has 5.75. And I believe Ivory was at 5.25. And your Spawn Hunter was at 5.5. So yeah.
I don't know where to see this number.
It's
Far
on the
left.
left. Yeah, it's on the left.
Yeah, basically.
Under basic attributes.
Oh, basic speed, yeah. 5.25 basic speed.
Give me just a sec.
Man.
Okay, sorry about that. So, the you guys managed to escape, and with enough time that she just barely misses the last of y'all's group, and actually does you the favor of causing a slight cave-in at the end of the tunnel. So you guys have a little bit of time before they start coming out of the woodworks for you.
Run.
Alright, everybody. Double time.
So,
Run away. Run away.
in order to keep up the pace, I'm going to say that you guys take an additional 4 fatigue points to keep up a fast pace,
Okay.
which should total out to like 5 missing fatigue points for everyone.
Yeah.
Except for me, because I'm extra fit.
Extra fit mean you use less fatigue points?
Use less, gain it faster, or regain faster.
Okay. So, 3
Is
for
it
you.
like half the rate?
Wait, we'll just go with 3 because I don't feel like looking up the actual.
It's half.
Yeah, so 3 should work.
Yeah, 1 for the initial extra effort, then 2 for this.
Oh yeah, that's right. The initial. I forgot about that one. So. Okay, got it.
Okay. So as you guys take your make your attempt to escape, you or continue your escape. That's brain cell. Sorry, so many things just caught fire all at the same time. But
I think Crazy Joe made his way into your brain.
made his way into multiple servers. It was more like it. But yeah, you guys, as you make your way through, you make good time, but it is about that time to roll a survival to see if anybody recognizes the fact that you should probably sleep soon.
It's fine.
Nope.
Let's see here.
I don't think I want to sleep. I want to just keep going.
Opposite direction.
And then after that,
Yeah, I failed.
Yeah, so
Real Monty Python moment.
So you guys end up expending another 3 fatigue points to continue moving past what is reasonable.
Okay.
I'm now tired.
Yeah, I am now tired.
Yes.
yeah.
I think we might have pushed a little farther than expected.
Can't hurt, could it?
Well, can't. As long as we're safe.
Relative, but hopefully put enough distance between us and the changelings.
Yes.
So, you guys going to set up camp now?
Yeah, probably a good idea.
Yeah, once we're safe. Relatively.
Yes, if we're gonna get.
Okay. Give me just a second to... So I think for this, we are going to put a pin in it now.
Alright.
Since we normally do run about an hour and a half, especially if we don't have the full party.
Mhm.
Don't know when we'll see Doc again, but you know. For those of you that are still watching, if you enjoyed that and would like to see more of it, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring the notification bell, follow on Twitch, all that good stuff. There's links in the description on how you can further support the channel. Check out the links for the Discord, Patreon, and my VoiceMod partnership. The VoiceMod partnership is one of the best ways to support me. Just go pick up VoiceMod using that link. It's how I do the music, and if you ever hear me doing voices, that's also how I do the voices. For those of you that are interested in joining the community, the Discord is free to enter. There's also a Twitch subs, the YouTube memberships, and there's like a Discord version too. I think I have activated that basically acts similarly to the Patreon. Other than that, if you guys are interested in it, we will be continuing Heart of Darkness tomorrow, as well as possible random streams throughout the week. So stay tuned for all of that. Until then, your patronage is enough for me. I will see everybody tomorrow, and have a great evening, and don't forget to drink water.
Hydrate or dihydrate.
Hydrate or dihydrate.
Later, everyone.
Well, the bomb got dropped upon us all, and the list of all unknowns is tall. But if there's anything we know, our stubbornness has shown. We'll climb up after any fall. We know who we are, but we still don't know who named us. Yeah, we know where we are, but we don't know where we came from. The leftover ashes in the sky, and the nations, all they do is fight. Yeah, the crown broke all our trust, so I guess it's up to us to save whatever's left of life. We know who we are, but we still don't know who named us. Yeah, we know where we are, but we don't know where we came from. But we still don't know who named us. Yeah, we know where we are, but we don't know where we came from. Oh, we know who we are, but we still don't know who named us. came from.